So this is the FIFINE D6. It is a programmable stream controller that is basically used for live streaming. They are exactly what their naming suggests, and they are basically small decks that have customizable LCD tiles that can be adjusted within the suggested software. With most of them, you can just plug it directly into your device of choice, download the recommended software, and then start customizing the tiles to perform real-time actions if you want quick access to them. These customizable functions can include software launches, emojis, camera angle changes, volume adjustments, and a multiple facade of things. Basically, think of it like a mini keyboard with live LCD displays. Now, though FiFine did send this to me, please note that they have zero impact whatsoever on my thoughts on the product. I actually let them know way beforehand that I don't do much live streaming, and if they were to send me the product, I would mainly be using it for my day-to-day activities and my daily routines, which they were surprisingly perfectly fine with. However, with that being said, if you are looking to purchase this product, please do use my affiliate links down below, as it will help support this channel grow out and hopefully make a little bit of money to pay for this lighting bill. Anyways, with that out of the way, I've always been an advocate for easy to use technology that'll help speed up my workflow. As someone who always has multiple software open and way too many shortcuts created on my desktop, I've been looking for a means to speed this process up as well. I've been using it for a couple of months now just to see if it's better to just launch all of my apps as usual, meaning from the taskbar and all of my shortcuts, or directly from the D6 after everything has been fully mapped out. After a few months of usage, here are the pros and cons that I've conjured up throughout my experience with the D6 firsthand. On the plus side, I'm a sucker for packaging and accessories. I love it when a vendor includes everything that I need, plus a little extra to give it that personal finishing touch. FiFine has always been great from a budget and quality perspective when it comes to packaging, build, and what's in the box. The D6 comes with a nice solid packaging, fully foamed out to avoid any damage during the shipping, along with the standard 10-foot USB-C to USB-A cable, which also includes a USB-C adapter if you want to go that route. The D6 itself also feels very solid and is not flimsy at all, considering the price point that you're paying for this. And it looks good when you want to showcase it out to everybody on live display. It has 15 customizable macro keys, a bright LCD display, and if you're really into the whole RGB look, the D6 has 9 color modes that can be adjusted simply by pushing the RGB button on the back of the device. The D6 is also very easy to use and is very straightforward, especially for someone like me who does not do a lot of live streaming and will primarily be using it for editing and casual day-to-day activities. In the software, all of the customizing functions are available on the right-hand side and can be dragged directly into each one of the tiles that will show in real time when you do so, which is pretty neat in my opinion, because sometimes you don't get live previews. You can select things like software launches of the applications that you use the most, websites that you access the most, hotkeys, anything that's programmable, it can be mapped here. I'm not going to go into every single detail on all of these functions because again, it's very subjective on what each and every one of us will be using this for. For me, I'm mainly using the D6 to quickly access my editing software like Adobe Premiere, Photoshop, Lightroom, a little bit of casual gaming applications like Steam, and mostly websites like YouTube Music, and potentially some editing features within my software. For gamers and live streamers, the D6 is going to be ideal for you to quickly access real-time functions. And for casual users and editors such as myself, it's been extremely ideal to just launch my primary applications by the click of a button. Now, let's go on to the cons, as this was a weird experience for me. I was experiencing some driver issues on my main editing rig. When I plugged the D6 directly into my PC, I kept getting an unknown USB device descriptor request failed error, which is crazy, super long too. I tried uninstalling the driver, unplugging the device a couple times, replugging it, and then letting the drivers reinstall with zero luck. I went through FiFine's website to look up a manual installation to see if I could reinstall the drivers, and nothing was available, surprisingly. I even tried unplugging every single USB device, leaving only the D6 plugged in with its original cable, and it still wasn't working. I did find it odd that I have multiple USB-C devices that draw way more power, such as a 16 terabyte hard drive, a CF Express Type A card reader, and even a KVM switch with multiple items plugged into it. The workaround I figured out was just using a different USB-C to USB-A cable that was much shorter, and after that, there were zero issues. Weirdly, if you connect the D6 with its original supplied cable into a hub or a KVM switch, it seemed to work just fine, but when I plugged it directly into my PC again, it wouldn't work. To make things even more weird, when I took the D6 and plugged it directly into my laptop using the original supplied cable, it worked without a hitch. voltage. Now, this might be isolated to my PC, but I honestly think it might be power output related, as the D6 seems to work just fine when you plugged it into a smaller wattage port or hub, which also puts out way less power. Now, even though I was having problems on my main PC, on my laptop, I did get this to work without a single problem. I found it to be a very useful tool for my day-to-day activities. For casual users like me and for photo and video editors, it's great to have a device like this that just allows you to quickly access your primary software and the primary functions that you use often with a single push of a button. If you're really into customization, there are countless options that you can map out to each and every single one of these tiles to speed up your workflow. Overall, I think if you're looking for ways to speed up your workflow, customize quick access functions, or just want a cool looking device to show off and give your workspace some pizzazz, the D6 is definitely a great addition. With that being said, I hope you all did find this video to be helpful. If you did, please do like and subscribe, as it will help my channel grow out and hopefully hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. If you're looking to buy a D6, again, please do use my affiliate links down below, as it will help support this channel grow and pay my utility bills. If you own the D6 already, let me know what your experience has been like, and if you have any suggestions on additional ways to use it, as I'm all ears for, again, process improvement and workflow improvements. So next time, this has been your friendly neighborhood Fong Lee over here at FL Productions. I'm out. Peace. Time to go customize this deck.